I'm James.
I'm Pam.
And we met on Christian Connection. I joined Christian Connection because I was trying to search for a partner. It was just a good space to go on, useful for me in terms of my lifestyle. And I felt that I'll be able to have a good opportunity to meet a suitable person to be with.
I was actually looking for friends at the time, not partner. I was newly saved and I was looking to change my friendship circle around to find more like-minded people. I came across Christian Connection and he seemed like a pretty cool guy. So.
The joining process was like fairly straightforward. Like there was a lot of like details and stuff on like your profile, like how you had to, like the questions and stuff that you had to answer. I kind of liked it. I'd been on previous dating websites and they kind of weren't as detailed. So I definitely used a lot of the space that was given for for writing your profile and stuff. The interface of the site was good.
His page was just the whole essay, which worked out in the end. But after I read it, I think it gave me a better sense of who he was, what his personality was like. And actually, that's the reason why I messaged him to begin with. But yeah, for me, it seemed quite straightforward, very practical, very simple to navigate around.
Just being myself. I wanted to kind of be quirky, funny, like relaxed, all kinds of it within it. And I must have put something like jollof rice for breakfast. And that's kind of like me. I'm kind of like tongue-in-cheek sort of stuff. So that was kind of really important for me, just a truthful view about myself, really, so that when the person, whoever I did meet, did get to know me, it's like they could look at it and be like, oh yeah, I can actually see you really are like your profile. It was just a fun, adventurous lady who was obviously, God-fearing. So yes, I really was intent on trying to find someone who was really serious about the relationship with God. Those were kind of like one of the main important things for me.
I would have definitely put somebody who was a Christian, who was actively living out their faith. Because as I said, I was newly saved at the time and I was very intentional about the people I kept around me and who was actively living out that lifestyle and who served God, who loved God, who can possibly support me improve my relationship with God as well.
This is the thing, This is the thing. I would say...
Oh, he's giving me the touch.
Yeah,
he's going to say something.
I would say it wasn't much to notice. Pam's profile was quite bare. Obviously, it was quite bare. So there wasn't really much to give in terms of getting an idea of a personality through the profile. The pictures, it wasn't that she did look nice on the eye, but when I saw her in person, I was like, wow, like,
he redeemed himself.
I was like, wow, like your pictures really don't do you justice. I think I used to say it to you, like you looked very kind of churchy girl on the profile. But when I saw you in person, I was like, wow, you're actually like a normal person. Like,
of course I'm a normal person. But now I think for you, your profile, I could sense his personality through it. I can tell that he was quite funny, quite laid back. I'm quite a laid back person as well. So you're just quite laid back, quite jokey as well, but at the same time quite confident and assertive in who he is and who he was at the time, and who he still are.
Yeah, I hope so.
Because again, he was very quirky, jokes that you tell yourself and make you laugh, but you don't know if everyone's going to laugh with you. But he had that all on display. At that point is when I decided to send him a message, because I thought we'd probably get on quite well. It was me. I waved. I waved first, and I think you waved back.
Yeah. We started initially speaking about, I think, like our jobs. I am an occupational therapist.
Yeah.
He's a social worker. I think we were just bantering a bit about our jobs and stuff. And then I think she was on a 3-day trial.
I messaged you on the second day. So
Yeah.
we had 2 days.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know. Again, I prayed to God for friends. In my mind, God was just going to make the friends appear from somewhere without me actually making an effort. So I was on a 3-day trial. I messaged him on the second day, but he was already subscribed to to the website.
Yeah.
And yeah, within the 2 days, somehow we connected.
I planned like this whole kind of day for us. We met in London. We had a lunch date, and then we took a little walk. That was actually when we first held hands.
Yeah.
The day was really good. A random
I
lady
remember.
came up to us, and she was just watching us from afar. She came up over and she was like, "Oh, I'll just be watching you guys. You guys look so cute together. Have you guys been with each other for a long time?" And we was like, "No, it's our
We
first
just
day."
met.
Yeah, and then we took a long extended bus ride back home to my area, and then we crowned off the day with Krispy Kremes.
Yeah, it was really lovely. I thought it was really well planned out, very thought out, very thoughtful. Obviously, he knew I liked art, so he included the tape modding in there, and I thought it was a really, really lovely day. And I just thought he was just a really nice guy. I thought he was really, really nice, and I think the Krispy Kreme and the hot chocolate at the end just confirmed everything for me. So.
Within that 2 weeks of us talking,
Yeah.
everything's going fine. I'm like, just got a number, we're getting to know each other, and then randomly she's just like, we can't talk anymore. I need to take a break. That's what
He's being very dramatic.
I'm really not, but you said
I did say that. Yeah. I did say that, but my reason was because I just found myself spending a lot of time talking to him. And I just wanted to go back and check in with God. Actually, is this person going to improve my relationship with you? And he respected that boundary, which is really good.
It was painful, really but I respected it.
The defining moment was, I think it was your birthday. He came down to where I lived for that weekend. And I think just how he just treated me, how he spoke to me, that really confirmed everything for me. And knowing that actually he's very different, and he will be a good lifetime partner to be with.
We invested so much of just our heart, like talking to each other, exploring so many things. We both actually had a list
that we didn't know about
for a while, that we've written about like what we wanted God to have for our partners, and she really ticked off all the boxes and more. And I knew it quite early on that this is someone I want to spend my life with.
So I always say that I knew I wanted to be with him even before I met him physically, because I already knew his mind and his mindset, and I always talked to him about how I fell in love with his mind first, even though we've been married for coming up to 5 years and been together for 7. It's like communication is still one of the, I think, greatest values and things that we have in our relationship. We still talk all the time, and
this was another planning, but it was
a good plan,
carefully executed. So I basically conducted a well orchestrated lie. What I basically planned was that like a fundraisers event, with like some corporate people where she could possibly obtain funding for her business, and we basically created like a flyer. We created even like a Facebook page. we got her in on it, basically saying where to go, it's going to be here, this and that, what
my
to
outfit,
wear,
everything,
the type of outfit that she had to wear, the dress code, all that stuff. But essentially the way how the actual plan was we were to meet at the place where we had our first date. That's where I wanted her to meet me, and I was awaiting there. I had like a bouquet of flowers, and I laid out like some candles and from a trail coming down. She came. She
took me a while.
It took her a while to actually come there.
Yeah.
She comes to the front of the gate, and she's seeing the candles, but she's not registering what's going on. And she's standing there for what seemed like eternity, and I'm just standing there like. And then the next minute, she realizes what's going on, and she sprints down.
Yeah, it did take me a while to realize what was going on. I remember looking at the lights on the floor. Oh, this is lovely. What's going on here? And I kept looking, and I saw a heart shape on the floor, and then I saw this man. I was like, wait, I know who that is.
But I had the speech planned, but to be honest, I think it was one of those ones. Once I saw her, she was looking so nice. I just looked in her eyes, and I guess my heart just went. it just fluttered away, and
Yeah.
all my words just suddenly just went. I don't know. I couldn't get my words out, and I think I just sort of said, would you marry me?
Yeah, he missed. He had a whole speech planned, but
Yeah.
it couldn't quite come out on the day. But yeah, no, it was really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, I don't think anything would have went in anyway if he said a speech. I was just
Yeah.
so excited. I don't think I would have remembered half of
Yeah.
the things you would have said. I think I said yes straight away.
Yeah. Really, really good.
Yeah.
Like, it was such a wholesome time for us. It was a really good time, having fun. You know, the
Grinning.
smiling all the time.
Tears.
Yeah. I think I was really calm as well.
I think you were.
I was calm. It was a really good time, man.
I think what was really lovely as well for me was seeing like how much our friends celebrated our union,
Yeah.
and even hearing what people said after the wedding when they got in contact, like, oh my gosh, your relationship made me want to reconnect with God, or
Yeah.
it made me believe in love.
And that was something that we even prayed for, like,
Yeah,
even
it's
just
true.
in regards to our
Just remembering
relationship.
now.
Because
Yeah.
we wanted it to be not just a thing of just us. Obviously,
Yeah.
with us, it's important, but we wanted it to also just be a reflection of God's love,
Yeah.
and for other people to be able to benefit from that as well.
We're just being parents, learning that process of what parenting is like. Seeing him as a
Yeah.
dad is quite funny some days.
Yeah.
I'm sure he has the same comment to make about me. I think it's just been very lovely. I think I always said I'm so fortunate that God partnered us together. I think we complement each other so well, and at the same time we're growing individually and developing like in our own ways, and sort of having somebody who's rooting for you, supporting you, watching you grow through the process, the good, the bad, the ugly, but still being there and still being really good friends and
Yeah.
teasing each other and mocking each other, and just having somebody there for a lifetime to go through those, life with. It's been very lovely.
Navigating through COVID was
very
really,
lucky.
really like I think God's hand was really on us during that time, especially when we had our son being born as well. With how that went, had a lot of good memories and a lot of good times. And yeah, like, it's just been a lot of teamwork. I would say, a lot of teamwork.
Yeah, and I think just recognizing individuality within us, but at
Yeah.
the same time what brings us so close together. Like I always say, you're my best friend, and I know every couple says, oh, that's my best friend, that's my best friend.
Yeah.
But you really are my best friend, and just watching you grow and just doing life together, for me, I always say it really is a privilege that God paired us together. I can't imagine anybody else that I'll have this much fun with in life, in marriage. So it's been a positive experience.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted a friend, now I've got a husband and a child, and everything else included. Oh, I know. When I first told you I was pregnant with Camille and your reaction, that was nice. That was lovely. But I think just in general, well, for me anyway, we're always sort of laughing and joking and just having fun, and I just know that every day is just it's just fun.
I feel like we create so many,
Yeah.
because we're always quite intentional about being in the moment.
Yeah.
One of the most important things I think I learned when going on that journey of meeting Pam was probably one thing is get over find a way to find healing first in any areas. So past relationships, emotional traumas, that sort of stuff. Whether it's seeking out therapists or seeking out counsel from a spiritual leader, whichever way. The second thing is really try to be as authentic as you can be yourself. Nobody wants to date a copycat.
So definitely having a relationship with God to help you understand what marriage is. I think secondly, just be patient. I think, it's lonely in the single seasons, but share it with God. Just say, Lord, I'm lonely. Lord, I'd love a partner. Just be patient, be kind to yourself, treat yourself, cry if you need to, shout if you need to. But once you get all those emotions out, just say, okay, God, I've got it all out, but I'm willing to do this journey with you, and I'm willing to be patient to you find me the right person.
And I'll probably say one more: make sure you date an Arsenal fan.
Oh, get out of here.
They are 100% loyal. I'm currently dealing with heartbreak at the moment as an Arsenal fan. They are an Arsenal fan. They're loyal to the soil.